The parasitic bees keep eating the potato. Can you help us just get rid of them? It's so hard to tell them apart from those potatoes.
Father says people like you have extraordinary... My father, he's an extraordinary... He's coming to Velia. You've entered Fox territory. My father often provides a helping hand. Even I only get to see him once or twice a year. In the letter my father wrote, I remember something from the ancient texts. You're one of those adventurers. You shouldn't have much trouble dealing with them. In the letter my father wrote, I remember something from the ancient texts. You're one of those You shouldn't have much trouble dealing with them. That's amazing! You can see... I imagine your pet has been quite... Don't let your pet starve. Any decent person would Oh no, it seems like...
Here! Help!
Emma, what happened? You're covered in...
Those balls are trapped,
I'm going to run into town and ask the village. Can you hold off the boars until I get back? I'll give...
Alas!
Never fear, Santo Manzi is here!
I'm glad I'm not too late.
I don't quite remember seeing you around before.
Emma is known to be possessed by a dog. This necklace my father gave me should be able to... Can you take this necklace and place it somewhere near...
Thank you. I really hope that will help me get some...
Bartali cursed. Some even say the Bartalis were once royal. They ended up becoming poor Emma. Did you just hear that? A wolf cry. The Bartali family is cursed. Some even say the Bartalis were once royal. They ended up becoming poor Emma. Did you just hear that? A wolf cry. Some wolves seem to have come down from the plains of Agris. Loja Farm is well known for a beautiful adventurer. We need your help. Wow, you're good at this. Luckily, I just used alchemy. Not bad, right? Pretty impressive how fast they grow. Pretty odd, though, how the wolves were able to... I think you're in for an extraordinary adventure. Yay, how exciting! I always wanted to... Do you know how to gather herbs? to. You can even craft items from your camp if so. You want to know how to get your own camp? Incas's shack is nearby. Go there and take a breather.
Whoa! Easy there. Now that's someone I haven't come across in a while.
Adventurer, isn't it?
So you're heading to the Altar of Agris? Don't underestimate Red Nose. What to do? They should have a hideout nearby. Don't underestimate Red Nose. What to do? They should have a hideout nearby.
I hope we're not overwhelmed by their numbers once we locate...
This looks like the Imp hideout. This place was originally a bandit fortress.
My trade wagon was attacked by imps. I've heard that imps from the Altar of Agris are draped in steel. There are some strange rumors. I can't believe this. I shall... There are some strange rumors. I can't believe this. There are some strange... I can't believe this. I shall...
Interesting. It's the first time that... I'm Uno, the imp researcher. I've heard an interesting rumor. Red Nose possessors want to investigate with me? Go check those...
Have you heard? If you manage to...
Perhaps if we take the Blackstone from Red Nose...
Do you know Red Nose will never be known again? Look, all those imps. Death may be a blessing.
Tell Matthias he shouldn't be so worried. There might be a reason that led Red Nose to become a boss.
I found something interesting over here.
This is the chest.
I can't open it. Bring me something to break the lock. Ah, plain stoneback crabs. Ah, plain stone. Ah, plain. Ah, plain stoneback crabs. Good going. You did a fine.
What if we find a journal inside? Don't just read through it.
Calm down, Eileen. There's no... let's see... No. Don't even think about taking it. There's a stone altar nearby. You'll be taken to face the boss. Now, going either way.
Look, it's like
Wow! What is that? Wait! If Red Nose really...
you'll find the western guard camp. Messiah suddenly collapsed.
Halt there, stranger! What? You defeated Red Nose? I can't just go about introducing... Wait, here. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but please bear with me. Captain Cliff is willing to meet you.
I am Cliff, the commander. So, you're the one who defeated Red Nose. And the weapons and armor you have... if only someone of your... I'd continue on. Did you have a chance to look around? Velia? What a coincidence. We've just received... It'll be difficult to send reinforcements. There's also the matter of keeping... We need to rebuild our defensive perimeter. This is good enough. The imps are roiling about, but I believe the tides of battle will... Good work. We'll have them. We're going to leave our first line of defense in disrepair. The most important part of my plan. It looks like the imps have gathered near our... You'll be doing me and my men a great service. This will determine the fate of our cast. We will find out when the battle ends. The cannons are ready! I've come to aid you! Victory would have been impossible without you. You there, adventurer. I wonder if Velia is caught up with... We even caught to know? These things should only be found in South... There are a ton of monsters nearby. Gray foxes should be a piece of... There are a ton of monsters nearby. Gray foxes should be a piece of... There are a ton of monsters. Gray foxes should be a piece of... Gray foxes are very swift and deadly accurate.
Over here! You saved my life. Oh no, they're coming again! Oh no, they're coming again!
I heard you've helped us out yet again. Ah, so you've seen the ogre we caught. They are considered sacred, but they became violent. I might be able to help you get in. Let's go meet. They are considered sacred, but they became violent. I might be able to help you get in. Let's go meet.
What? I mean, if Cliff approved, Do you know anything about archaeology? You must activate the artifact. Go tell Eden that he'll never step... What's with that puzzled look? Don't you... Now be off on your way. That is...
I hope Princess Domingot wasn't too hard. I can't let you go to some place like the...
It's you again! Everyone in our camp...
The tree spirits will try to stop you. Be careful. The tree spirits will try to stop you. Be careful. The tree spirits will try to stop you. Be careful.
for your help.
So it was you who rescued the soldiers. I've already dispatched reinforcements to Valia. Way too many tree spirits. It feels like they're trying to keep... I'll wait. I'll wait. It feels like they're trying to keep...
You there! Halt! Stone chamber! I can't believe Princess Jarette. You'll find that there's something quite... The stone statues there. It gives me the shivers just looking at those statues. Look! Those round... The archaeologists who came by said they were so excited to find one still... Yes! No one had any clue what the drawings meant. They call this one the Mural of Experience. I almost forgot. It's the story of Adana, one of the ancients. We're almost there. I assume you're here to examine that black...
You there. The adventurer who stands...
You there, adventurer.
I thought we were ready.
No, Orwin. Under normal the artifact has been protecting the stone. I know well of the Dark Illusion. There's nothing left for us to do and look, I understand that you don't... No, the energy absorbed...
The artifacts came to life!
The seal was broken.
leave. Ancient guardians moving around. We must leave.
That black spirits by nature flock to the safest remedy would be to separate.
Rise to the
I won't stop you from leaving. The name's Eden, by the way.
Are there any... Ah, yes, you... We finally meet. There's something special. It is indeed a rarity to... Remember, it is not these insufferable goblins...
You! I've heard Alistine is correct. Lately, we've been seeing more... The villagers haven't been able to evacuate. You're willing to go? Let's head... Word around town is that you've defeated... They're here! More goblins. The goblins are making such a mess.
Nice to hear.
Are amazing. Barely have any troops left in the village. Can you chase them away? You remind me of someone I saw at Kron. Have you heard of Kron Castle? My life mission was to keep it safe. To bring Balanos. That's why I'm being... Changed after we witnessed the chief always says one must words that ring true to me now that I'm being judged for not...
The goblins are attacking the village! The goblins are attacking... Goblins kidnapped the villagers!
The village was kept from being destroyed. Here, take this. I believe it'll be more
Is anyone...
It's Marsha.
Fine, don't you dare treat me like a child. You wonder why I was hiding in a well? Idiot. You wonder why I was Idiot. You can't see. You wonder why I was Idiot. You can't see. You wonder why I was Idiot. You can't see. Believe what they do. They're monsters. The whole... I can't Oh, what a relief.
Marcia, it's good to see you're okay.
Does it look like I'm okay? But sure, I'm just peachy over here.
Marcia.
I guess it didn't take long for you to get... What are you doing still standing around?
Drive out the goblins from Awa's farm.
Seems like Eoth really did awake. I wonder if the soldiers are okay.
Our reinforcements from the western...
Chakros! We were outnumbered. I worry about our...
Hurry and go to the Forest of Plunder.
We were outnumbered. I worry about our...
Hurry and...
I worry about our...
Hurry and go to the Forest of... I hear someone talk.
Stop being so unreasonable!
You're the one who's being unreasonable! How do you suppose...
Ah, Takros! Thank...
Oh, Elliot!
We must go. Now! Poor Miella. There's no time to waste. There's no time to waste.
The goblins have used our lands to their advantage by building those... They would have left a trail. If you can get rid of the goblins, I'll make sure... I found something shiny on the floor. This is one of the crystals from Rona. Rona must have dropped it on the floor on purpose. I can hear Rona's voice! has returned safely. Oh, take this crystal. It was good enough to protect my little Rona.
Namoresh.
Seems like all the villagers have now
Hurry.
You're back! News of your heroics is you took care of not only... I hope you stay with us, you know.
Hey, gosh, Taj.
Evelyn, fishing requires... You won't catch any...
Darn it! I swear I had a bite!
Namarash.
Whoa! You're amazing at this! Did you say this? So you're an adventurer? I've been there with Creo a few times to sell...
I've heard so many stories of your adventure. I see. So you're off to Serendia now? All I know is that Heidel is pretty... Why don't you talk to the chief and ask him for... On a different note, I'm sure the chief...
I have a feeling you've come to say goodbye. Are you heading? In that case, you'll be needing... You can apply for one from the cost... Come find me. I suppose this is where... You've already done so much for us as it is. I wish you the best wherever you... Take this. The least...
You there! You'll be required to submit to a security check before you can travel any farther. Wine made by the Chief of Velia! Would you care to join me for dinner? I'll cook up a killer dish for us! Ah, a fine ingredient for a fine meal.
Ooh, adventurer! You haven't forgotten me, have you? The red nose? Oh, look at this. I thank Allian, the gateway soldiers found... The thing is, I had to abandon most of my trade... Thank you, adventurer. My things are over there. Oh, no! It's a relief you were able to retrieve at least this much. You must pass the northern Heidel Quarry. Look for Jamkus worms. The mine imps are causing some trouble. He takes care of those who help. You must pass the northern Heidel Quarry. Look for Jamkus worms. The mine imps are causing some trouble. He takes care of those who help him.
Looking for me? You want to help us? The mine imps are... Miners had to stop working. There are too many of them. It will be difficult on your... miners had to stop working. There are too many of them. It will be difficult on your... Needless to say, I'm impressed. I don't understand. They fall from... Block the entrance to that... I don't understand. Did they fall from... Block the entrance to that mine. A true jack of all trades, if I... Good job, adventurer! Good job! A swarm of imps are coming! A swarm of imps are coming! Darn imps are everywhere. The miners' livelihoods are at stake. Block the entrance with a large... Thank you. I hope this works. You've done a lot for us so far. We need a way to get rid of those mining. My old friend, would you like to meet him? You've done...
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm the bomb maker. Jemkas went on and on about you. I've never seen him so excited. The imps were beginning to... Bastards even put up a defense... Jemkas went on and on about you. I've never seen him. Jemkas went on and on. I've never seen him so excited. The imps were beginning to be, and bastards even put up a defense. You're amazing. Little wonder, considering how Jemka... See those stones piled up on that wagon? Go ahead and destroy all of them. Good riddance.
Help! I think the miners... Some of the miners didn't make it out. You must save them! You took care of the mine imps, and even said...
I recently invented... It's about time we put it to good use. Good job. Seems like you found the perfect spot to... Hurry, come this way. Now they'll be scared.
Oh.
This can't... Hurry and get out of there!
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm still one of the best demolition. He went missing I'm still one of the... He went missing during the last imp attack. Can you help us with the... So you're headed to Idel? You should see Jemkus. The Idel Guard Commander is his brother.
Oh, look! Thanks to you, the quarry... A pass! My brother always returns a favor. Could you visit Crest? He is eager to meet you.
Oh, so you're the adventure. I help Berman from time to time. It's not easy cooking for so many people. Can you hot them? I help Berman from time to time. It's not easy cooking for so many people. Can you hot them? Captain Jenkins spoke very highly of... Berman is making something special. He'll whip up a wicked cook. Can you bring me a cuckoo bird? Cuckoo birds are very protect. Collect them from the unguarded nest. We're in for quite a meal tonight, thanks to... It seems Heidel might be headed for war. We're dealing with enough trouble, yet we're preparing for war. No one cares about the farms. You should be on your way. It seems Heidel might be headed for war. We're dealing with enough trouble, yet we're preparing for war. No one cares.
Guard Captain. Ah, so you're much obliged. You seemed a bit flustered. Must have been an exhausting trip. And you'll find a man named the Grand Chamberlain asked me to deliver the...
I prepared the silver, but I...
Ha! Robbed. Serendians are all the same.
I
am sorry to be such a bother. If Kruhorn came, it could have been a ghost. I reported this to the guards.
Hey, stop fighting! What are you see that wagon turned over and then I tried to find out what happened. Huh? All this talk of
What's all this about? You came across some men in black capes.
Instructor Wormsbane!
What's going on? Follow me to the fountain.
Oh, Ma!
There are rumors everywhere that the...
Instructor Wormsbane! Seems like one of them left...
Instructor Wormsbane. An adventurer. I can only surmise you to be a Calf. I could have you arrested at this very moment. How do I know this is not an elaborate scheme? I have heard of your deeds at the Northern Quarry. Our work begins. Villagers say the pumpkins have begun moving out of the blue. The cries of the people grow louder ever since Lynch Farm was invaded by... I've also heard the troubling news that the seal on the altar of Mage... The soldiers I dispatched to the... Follow me. We shall go there. People tend to keep their mouths shut as soon as they...
Welcome, strange. You're here at the behest of the Grand Chamber. Well, in any case, I'd be extremely grateful. The farm must be cursed. Now both of them are attacked. You ever seen Parasit? Farm must be cursed. Now both of them are attacked. You ever seen Parasit? The bees could be hiding. It's driving me crazy. I mean, we handle bees for a living. All those who went to gather herbs, could you help us? Ah, the Grand Chamber. It's true about the jack-o'-lanterns. Such freaks of nature! They began to move on it. We're going to lose our year's work. The situation at the farm only getting worse. But now that I see what you're capable of...
What is going on here? What are those creatures?
Abandoned us? Altar imps left a message. We'll soon need to pay our taxes. We need to pick out some good pumpkins. He wouldn't have abandoned. Altar imps left a message. We'll soon need to pay our taxes. We need to pick out some good pumpkins. Can you help me? Adventurer, you seem to... Aha! So, you're the one... Alustin is here! The children are acting quite strangely. Things got better.
It's been quite some time since we last... You're becoming a fine adventurer.
Adventurer! Alustin! Oh no! Save us from those jack-o'-lanterns!
It's truly a marvel to see how you handled those jack-o'-lanterns with such ease. Could you spare some more time for... I developed a potion to turn the jack... Could you capture a few...
Celestine. The alchemist, perhaps we crossed paths before in Hyde. Only the chosen few are granted its powers.
Looks like all the necessary... Sprinkle this powder on it a little. There's no simple solution here. Everything in moderation, adventurer. I have many matters to discuss. This is not an end.
Ah, adventurer! Are you leaving? Could I ask you for a favor? A boy left one of his... Could I ask you for... A boy left one of his sheep in the mountains are full of cuckoo. I'll need you to keep those... Could I ask you for a favor? A boy left one of his sheep in the mountains. The mountains are full. I'll need you to keep those cuckoo birds so... My mind is at ease, knowing I'm... You will see the tiny bees swarming. They will start attack. Without you, throwing the hides should do the trick. Can you help us get rid of some... What a relief! That's the stray sheep. I owe you a debt of gratitude. We're almost at the top of the mountain. Someone named Morano Lynch is... Nobody knows where.
Apologies. How was the journey up the mountains? You must be thirsty.
Morano Lynch?
Didn't expect to be recognized, but that title is a distant memory. So what if I'm some must...
Pitiful. A failure who...
Is someone there? Thank Elion, someone took... You must be out of your mind coming here. The only reason why I got caught up here with the altar imps was... Oh no! There are more altar... Oh no! There are more altar... Apologies for being so blunt before.
So these are the altar imps everyone was making such a fuss about?
Mind if I ask you a favor? I need help finding my merch. They should be somewhere nearby. I can't thank you enough. You said...
Did you notice anything about the altar imps? We must find... Did you notice anything? We must find their power source.
Lynch Farm.
Why can't you help? I'm supposed to just watch it fall?
Lady!
I guess some stayed behind.
How can I just leave?
And how do you expect to revive an adventurer? Go back to where you came.
Move out of the way. You're better than 1,000 of these worthless. You up for a job? Thank you, adventurer. And forgive my rudeness, but my farmlands used to go from here, but everything changed after those wretched... The day I lost my farm, I was... First, I need my livestock. Did you see the altar imps freak out when I requested help from Heidel, but the Grand Chamberlain must really be preparing... How can they just give up on the farm? What about the taxes?
Hey, watch what you there! Adventurer!
How can they just give up? What about the taxes?
Hey, watch what you there! Adventurer! Enough with this talk.
Everyone knows this story already. This farm is all I have. I'd rather die fighting the altar imps than...
Calm down, lady! Better yet, clear the immediate area.
Let go! My husband? His name is Morano Lynch. What do you mean you've met? What do you mean you've met? What do you mean you've met? I thought he was taken by the altar... My grandmother's. I must find the ring before I meet my husband. I don't know. You took care of the altar imps and brought news of my husband. These soldiers are nothing compared.
Whatever, lady. What's with that look?
Are they crazy?
Ha ha! Just watch me! Somebody help!
to chase them away! We've managed to chase... Look up front! Amazing. Here, take this.
You both look too well kept. Are you common travelers here?
We need to move out. We need to get past. We're almost there, adventurer. No one quite knows what kind of magic was being used. Something similar happened in the Ancients. I'm certain that Eden is after the powers of the Ancients. Why are there so many of them? The tents and flags are everywhere. Are they behind the The tents and flags, are they behind the These imps are barely any trouble at all. Why are you just standing there? Energetic than you.
Is anyone there?
What a pitiful...
Grand Chamberlain George, we were taken down by the altar imps before we could even reach the altar.
Is this what a personal recommend...
Grand Chamberlain, we ran into... We barely escaped with our lives. I don't know what we would have done. We'll be following right behind you.
You say these creatures have a lead?
Yes. All of the imps you see, it seems like the powers of the Ancients are being used to summon more...
Indeed.
We need reinforcements from Heidel. Grand Chamberlain Jordine. Is this person you brought with? He's also known as Dastard Beg. He tried to run away.
Yeah.
He's also... This is unbelievable.
His power surely must...
Look! Look! My comrade! Thank you. They are alive things.
I see the Black Dragon statue. So it was you. The one who took... At the very least, we managed to and you needn't worry about the knowledge of your... It is time for you to take a well-deserved... I will introduce you to the Lord of Hydael. My lord,
You have my deepest gratitude. I, of course, concur.
We cannot be soft in such trouble. This is our best chance. Adventurer, could you give us a moment?
Let's do later.
Wait, aren't you the adventurer who took...
Oh, wow! I'm going to train...
Oh no, my kite!
Oh,
wow! Thank you!
I thought you'd be resting. But I'd like to make you an offer. But I see this power can only be obtained through a black spirit. I have found a use for it. The populace may harp on the soldiers of those pitiful nobles of Calpheon. Look closely at every man. I shall not stand idle and watch. Yet I fear how soon this may come to. These are no longer issues I can simply delegate to others within a guarded, a military response of any kind. Thus, I task you to address these. If I am not to wield the powers of the ancient, then we must at least keep those powers on. Head to Moretti Farm. They are...
You were sent from Heidel? Thank God. I don't know why, but... We've been swamped with Wheatfield lookouts. Why don't you go see for... I don't know why. We've been swamped with Wheatfield Why don't you go see for yourself? I don't know why. We've been swamped with Wheatfield Why don't you go see for yourself? Who named them Wheatfield Lookout. Those monsters attack everything that enters. The other day, they were furiously jumping about trying to... They're taking farm equipment. They're mediocre farmhands. Could you bring back the farm equipment? Good at everything. Lookouts.
It's dangerous!
I'm ready.
I've never seen it so aggressive. If it was... Oh my gosh! Am I seeing things? Oh my gosh! Am I seeing things? We must test this. Adventurer! I was kinda hoping it was because of me. Oh no! Adventurer. You're working so hard. But a lot of them are broken. Can you check for me? We have no proper farm equipment left. Before, the Eastern Gateway soldiers would help out with the farm.
Are you headed towards the Eastern Gateway? There's something going on towards the lake. Ask the soldier about the lake.
Harness sent us potato. What a nice guy. Ah, the lake. It's better. The captain told us not to let anyone in. Go, but please be extra cautious.
They're called thorn tentacles. Is the water They're called thorn tentacles. Is the water There must be... Why didn't the guards tell us this? I've never seen a thorn tentacle. We should cut off the nest. Field lookouts at the farm and thought, fun flamingos, so dirty. Thank you. I'll deliver it safe.
Now I got it.
Who's there?
Are you the adventurer that Sir Jordan? Finally! Let me show you around.
Enemies, finally! Let me show you around. Enemies all over the place. It's quite... Finally! Let me show you around. Enemies all over the place. It's quite... Quite special for Sir Jordan to put in a good word for me, okay? Have you not read the report? Are you blind? We thought they were rogues, but if you want to help them face them yourself... I've seen, you don't seem like a typical some sort of secret task force sent by Sir Jordan. Come on. Your behavior. That's right. Tell the Chamberlain about... Every soldier who approached them thinking in their eyes, look at their eyes, aren't they? Maybe they're this army of darkness we keep hearing. They're not the Army of Darkness? They're emitting so much dark energy. This is embarrassing. Take a rest.
When the gateway was calm, but Captain Tito sure seems thrilled. Well, I guess it's pretty obvious. It's an opportunity to we need to find Al-Rundi. He visited a month ago and had an argument with... They may be friends, but they are so different from... Why don't we light a fire? We just need... What was the reason for the fight? Well, I didn't catch all the details, but after they both went to the I heard the castle ruined soldiers attack. How come the captain didn't bring his weapons? He knows it's dangerous there. We sent a... It's already...
Who started a campfire?
Oh, no! Adventurer!
What? Alrundi? How did you know that Alrundi was here? The argument wasn't anything serious. He just went ahead by himself. The argument wasn't any... He just went ahead by himself. Then he pulled rank and didn't let me... He's always telling me what to do. The argument wasn't anything serious. He just went ahead by himself. Then he pulled rank and didn't let... He's always telling me what to do. Just became an issue for the higher-ups who... Whatever. I don't understand why they would get... I'm relieved that you were sent... Let's destroy everyone in... I'm relieved that you were sent here. Let's destroy everyone in the castle. Never forget, the name is Ervano Tito, the hero who... These supply crates are everywhere. Is this where they were taken to? Let's destroy them all. How do you expect us? Besides, why would we...
Adventurer! Adventurer! My friend hasn't returned. I hope he's all right.
My friend has a scar on his right eyebrow! They might have taken him hostage!
Please, help! Thank you, adventurer. Please 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 help! Thank you, adventurer. Other soldiers were there, but not him. Is that so?
Oh, look! We can see the watchtower. We aren't afraid to face these Destroy the watchtowers! Oh, look! We can see the watchtower. We aren't afraid to face these Destroy the watchtowers! Haha, very good! I'm already all excited to take the... Most people don't realize. What's the point of guarding the gateway? I will make myself... Most people don't realize. What's the point of guarding the gateway? Most people don't... What's the point of guarding the gateway? I will make myself known! We finished talking about... They say that a very rich lord used to live there, and that some of his private soldiers started a war to take his property. We tried to rebuild this place. We're looking out from the gateway. Grand Chamberlain will recognize... Fitting for a rich man's castle. Even heard of ogres out where Cliff is. Haha, but only one ogre. There's way more work to deal with here. I will prove I am the most worthy of serving Grand Chamberlain Jordine. What do you think? Compared to the Western Guard camp, isn't everything I'm doing much more... It seems like you own a camp. I hope I'm rewarded with a camp. I would kick every... It seems like you own it. It seems like you own it. I hope I'm rewarded with a camp. I would kick everyone out if I did. This spot will be perfect. Now all I need is a famous painter to make...
Over here!
Hey, you're not assigned here. What are you...
Captain, like ghosts and I think I even saw some ghosts in our surrender.
Looks like we have ourselves some runaways. Huh? Looks like we have ourselves some runaways. Are the entire lot of you slacking off? Is this how you...
Look over there!
Let's give them a proper greeting. Be prepared for a scolding. What part involved getting captured? Please help!
Thank you, adventurer. Please open the prison doors! Thank you, adventurer. Please help! Thank you, adventurer. Please help!
Disgrace. Usually train them hard to Heidel stick.
Hey, so you remember I just caught wind of someone doing alchemy.
Lady Moretti? Why have you come all the way? Look out, adventurer. We've never seen these guys. Huh?
Ruined soldiers just come. It's impossible. Unless the gate guards are literally...
Lady Moretti, you mustn't be here.
But Captain Tito, I found some. I saw Alrundi's hawk flying around. I thought it was odd, so I followed him. Oh, look at that.
Huh?
The atmosphere...
I don't understand what the big deal is about that hawk. I bet it's... You're not accusing me, are you? Take them and ask... accusing me, are you? Take them and ask... You're not accusing me, are you? Take them and ask...
There's a note on the ground. We need to get past the court guard. Hervano Tito, why do you... I'll never forget it was you who put me in. I await your demise as I guard this place. Maybe...
No one is more loyal than me. He must be the one behind this. We must capture Al-Rundi. Hervano Tito. Commander, what is this? No one's more loyal to—
I put in a request to Heidel beforehand. You've been a great help, adventurer. This should put Al-Rundi...
让你无习惯。
Huh?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're off again? I understand that adventurers don't stay in one. I've grown quite fond of your presence here. If you go this way... Things have gotten so crazy there. They might be looking for someone like you. Could you give Coco my regard? Things have gotten so crazy there. They might be looking for someone like you. Could you give Coco my regard?
Yes, I'm Coco. How are things with Mercy Ann? Oh, I wish I could be as capable. The land's here just turning into swampland. There's no point in waiting. We're getting out of here. We've almost finished packing, but our livestock... It's not hard at all. Could you feed the They say an adventurer took care of all... I heard that Zara Lynch is looking for people to help with the farm, so I thought you might be... I'm missing 2 of my pigs! Oh, I'm worried they went towards the central gut. Could you look for them in camp? You're all here! Thank you, adventurer. That would have been... But how do you even do that? You should at least meet Allegren first. But...
To Glish? Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to wait I'm not gonna stop you. These bastards never travel alone. Take out as many... I'm not gonna stop you. These bastards never travel alone. Take out as many... Spider poison doesn't have a high mortality rate. Our things still like this. Gather some herbs. Herbs only grow in spider. Oh, isn't it ironic that you need to go back to... Spiders are... Don't get me started on this debacle. If I had even... Can you talk to the soldiers?
How do you think the mission is going? I got to see some amazing rainbow lizards. You're gonna love them when you... I got to see some amazing rainbow lizards. You're gonna love them when you... Hermit crabs come first. Hermit crabs make soil. Fewer crabs means less breed.
spiders and now hermit.
Indeed. Everyone seems exhausted. Do you see the acid spider? I'm sure you'll be able to figure it. Why don't you just stay and work for me?
I'm just sure I'm gonna miss those little guns. This will get rid of the swamp. Fine. Kill the spiders. For a while. The captain is a good man. He always tries to take...
You off to Glish now? Take this as a token of appreciation. Don't worry about it. This is nothing compared to... Oh, I totally... You cannot go to Glish only. Rules are rules. I wish I could do more for you. Oh, you got it quicker than I... Go see Fred.
Hey, Nangani.
Welcome to Glish. Welcome to Glish. I'm Freya. If you wish to stay, I won't. I would hate to see anyone else get hurt here.
You came to buy water. It's all because of the extraction mill. Regardless, we at least have our well nearby.
Dulu deh push up-nya. 10.
Don't drink that water. Simple illness would be a god. The whole point of that had some luck purifying the water.
Parah. Lu nggak siap pasti ngeliatnya. Set. Oke.
Bigo.
Sudah di dalam Bigo-nya kita refresh. Aku bingung banget deh kalau gini-gini. Aku mau yang gimana, yang broadcasting aja kali ya.
It would be great if more people became interested in the town.
Gimana sih?
The god commander of our villages. Feel free to talk to Caesar if you want to know.
Kalau udah gini gimana sih emang? Chatnya gimana sih? Coba. Gue pokoknya di konten ini gue mau ria.
You want to see the extraction mill? I thought he was here to solve the water problem.
Gue mau kasih apa ya?
You're trying to poke your nose around? They're happy to just futz around for our village. Let's take a look around. It's not hard to the monsters are an introduction to it.
Tapi yang langsung mahal gitu gimana? Permisi. Sini, bullet message can fly. Iya, fly. Dang.
Kok gue sekarang ketawa-ketawa gitu ya?
Wait, anjing ada muka.
You're trying to poke your nose around?
They're happy
to just futz around for our village. Let's take a look around. It's not hard to the monsters are You're trying to poke your nose. They're happy to just futz around our village. Let's suffer and take a look around. It's not. The monsters are an introduction.
Roket nih. Tahu kan? Aduh, coba deh. Pencet aja nih kan. Time zone ya. Itu time zone.
My name is Lark. I'm a trade merchant. I thought I was being careful on the road. My wagon completely broke down. You did that like it was nothing. I guess you... I have an important client in Glish. If someone could help me... I have an important client in Glish. If someone could help me... You'll have to stay. Ah, you're headed to the extraction now. Those triangle-lead lizards seem like the worst, but I bet they're nothing for you. Maybe fight some Nagas to win. His life is always more...
Huh? How's the surrounding... Wait, I reckon you look kind of shabby, but we are not an escort service. We'll have to go... Don't care. Kill some triangle-head lizards. Don't care. Kill some triangle-head lizards. What in the world? Regardless, I thank the Grand Chamberlain for sending you to help. Do you know how vital my mission is? I am to keep eyes on Dawson. You can't trust any... And with these lizards everywhere. Do you know how vital... I am to keep eyes on... You can't trust thingies. And with these lizards, make yourself useful and kill... Things. If I had my way, I hate swamps. They just like to look disgusting. I don't know where they came. I'd waltz right over to him, but... Damn it! Make sure they never come near. Now we won't see those lizards for a while. Ah, I forgot there was a message. Eden, I guess he... Ha! Running off to fight Nog. Of course you wouldn't have to worry if... Whatever, sign this.
New recruit. The extractors here are made with Calphion technology. Ah, so you're that. You must be here to investigate the crystal. Preposterous. If any, these Naga novice spearmen and... have been more aggressive recently, since the Thogan... Oh, you came to see the... Making black crystals is an extreme... Here to give it a shot. We could... Waste starts accumulating as soon as you get... It's just an inevitable part of the process of extracting... I'm aware of their discontent, but there's nothing I can do about it. My hands are already full. Kill them and do us all a... I'm aware of their discontent, but there's nothing I can do about it. My hands are already full. Kill them and do us all a... Serendia lost the war. If Glish had not moved here in the first place, we wouldn't even... Whether the Noggis leave or move back, just force them out. Whether the Noggis leave or move back, just force them out. I did not understand, but it appears I may have judged you too harshly at first. No, the crystal extractor! Head over and tell me what you find out. Oh no, we're late! The Nagas are smart, so they know where the materials for these extractors are. Some of the Nagas came here once the third. It looks like they're not taking to the extract. The Nagas won't give up. Let's first destroy the huts. Nagas are performing their ritual. With your help, expanding the extraction mill into the... You have proven yourself in spades. Come to Calpheon with me, and we will be rich. You have proven yours. Come to Calpheon with me, and we will be rich. With the Grand Chamberlain, some things just don't change. Sir Jordine should be on his way by now. I hope your loyalty to the Grand Chamberlain doesn't run too deep.
Adventurer! I have one asking me for a hard scale. Help me with this and I'll... Adventurer! I have one asking me for a hard scale. Help me with this and I'll... My customers themselves are proof that from the Glish Chief Frey Harrow to the famous Grand Chamberlain. These Naga toys I made are selling like people use the shields as housed. We've turned this into a good thing for... That Calpheon is also sent. I thought the only thing in Serengia they were interested in were the... Over here! Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was dead. I just wanted to say that I was hiding here, but I don't even know how much time has passed. I want to investigate! It certainly has a magical aura.
kind of like it here now.
Let's do it later.
Lord Jordine. We have other matters to tend to. I have a bad... It is a bit strange. Have they changed because of their environment? You've heard that high-purity blackstones can make living things go... Construct the extraction mill. They'll have to give me a seat on the council. Construct the extraction mill. They'll have to give me a seat on the council. Gone, not keeping the...
Oh, we're Boris. Mr. Malaya! Oh, we're Boris. Oreshi.
Want to work as a merchant together? I'm going to name a guild after myself. Want to be the honorary? Want to work as a merchant? I'm going to name a guild after my... Want to be the honorary first member? Sense and your skills. It's just a matter of... But the offer is always open. The guard towers are sacred for but I'm sure you'll be fine. Hard to see you go. Let me know if you change your mind.
Oguya, no recover. No recover.
Eden, be careful! Who are you? I think they're after the artifact's power.
Let us know. The heroine.
That's disappointing.
Eden, is this the guy you and Orwin talked about?
The artifact has become quiet, and people accuse me of destroying... I won't be able to stay. I can at least get some rest here, since...
Eden.
Thank you for taking the difficult journey. I requested your help, because... And you are?
Freharau is as trustworthy.
Not so. So we had to rebuild and move the village, and the whole incident was caused by Donat. We also have an officer that just arrived.
This is nothing to laugh. Oh, what? Whatever. Did you see Jordine on your way in? No matter what. Though certain important details are almost... And as much as I wish to investigate, I saw Freharau sort out Donat's... Could you try and take a look and see what... You found a book? Except for the few pages torn out, it's just a... This is most peculiar. This requires further investigation. We just need someone who was there to...
Oh, look! Yes? You're curious about things? I have a favor. Could you make me one of the Naga guard towers that... Wow, this is awesome. Oh yeah, you said you were before the village moved. When the village was under Chief Donat and Freharau were arguing. I overheard one of their conversations. Donat was screaming at Freharau. I had never even seen those two.
Donat must have found something, and perhaps the explosion at the village. It's just an idea otherwise.
I'm still able to communicate. The Fogans aren't normally hostile. I sent Nelson Wise to attempt to see if he's managed to accomplish it.
Paul and I are one of the few Fogan language experts. Did you see that? Fogans are afraid of their own prince. He suddenly obtained... I appreciate you on... Did you see that? The Fogans are afraid of their own prince. He suddenly obtained... I appreciate you wanting to help. What exactly are you capable of? So I've missed... Do you feel it as well? Right now there's something...
They maintain their own food depot.
It's where they... food, but this seems like...
They maintain their own...
It's where they store what they catch, but this seems like rations for... Let's destroy their deep... putting my life on the line, but all they do is repeat the same. I do not know why they're so obsessed with expanding their Great. Take their weapons while they're...
rusty.
Did you see the Fogan's eggs? They multiply at an astounding rate, but there's something I wanted to look into.
It looks like there's a stain on the
It's what I found with the...
Even the hatchlings are hostile. We have to destroy the eggs, so we...
Something strange is going on. Can you destroy the hatchery?
It would have been better if Orwen came along. She would have been more helpful.
Listen! That's a Fogan's cry! Ouch! What's this? Someone shooting... Listen! That's a Fogan's cry! Ouch! What's this? Someone is shooting... Listen! That's a Fogan's cry! Ouch! What's this? Someone is shooting...
Fogans had the technology. It seems that the Fogans have changed both how they live and... How were they able to adapt to a swamp? Are you not curious? How are you holding up? I see you've improved quite a bit since we... Chief Donut began studying alchemy and probably happened upon a black... Let's take a look at the black orb. Seems that we haven't properly introduced ourselves. How terrible. If only I'd much prefer conversation.
Speaking the ancient language, wasn't the Fogan language? I saw that kid...
Yes.
must defeat the Fogans. Can you help us?
Fogans understand what—
Or you could just apologize for causing things like this. Chief Donut changed after he stopped. There's a Fogan lab in the base. Let's get as many samples as we can. Chief Donut changed after he stopped. There's a Fogan lab in the base. Let's get as many samples as we can. To blow up an entire village? Either Chief Donut's alchemy was You can't just overlook things like this. Those are Fogan sages. Be careful.
Orbs attack. Terrascopia. I thought I heard some.
It seemed rather quiet until now. But don't worry, Yaz. Mike, speaking of, I should spend some more time.
Look for anything suspicious. The Fogans will put up a fight.
Was it the energy of—
I'm just worried you'll think that us secret guards have no sense of— Practice. Did I just say secret guards? Did I just say secret guards?
It sounds grandiose, but it—
Did I just say secret guards?
It sounds grandiose, but it— They're hiding something. I heard that the head of the Fogins is Prince... If that's City...
First the Nagas, and now you took care of the folk. We are indebted to you for what you have done. It's not much, but we have... I know you're curious about Donat. Understandably, he wanted the power to defend his... Donat sought a power. Have you seen the mudsters over at Glish? No simple or righteous magic.
pity. That place is now nothing but ruin. Yes, this was once our village. Life was perfect before the... Yes, this was once our village. Life was perfect before the... I do not know why an outsider didn't suddenly gain that power. He never revealed what he was working on. I knew instantly. He was using forbidden alchemy. Perhaps there are traces of his... He never revealed what he was working on. I knew instantly. He was using forbidden alchemy. Perhaps there are traces of his... Alchemy was used by the immortal. It was already too late when I figured out the truth.
Bray Harrow asked you to investigate? Show me before you show Do you know how long I've waited? And try not to fall... Crossed the desert to come. Fortunately, the mudsters drive. That's Chief Donut's house. I can barely contain myself. have finally started going smooth. I can finally finish this depressing investigation and go Nobody has made it this far. Right? Oh, you survived! We can't leave here empty-handed. We can't leave here empty-handed. But wait! This is Donut's journal? No! Is all the text gone? We need to find out what's in this book. We must seek with Freyhara.
You found this at the ruins? Why wasn't I able to stop him? I would never defend him.
The promise of power, your willpower in the face of this power is adventurer. We must one who would see these experiments. Oh, I haven't seen evidence of this. Should someone of his stature become we need to find out who could influence.
For now, we know that your disturbing activity was seen there. And it should, Alstein. That could you investigate that area? I'm not suggesting Jordine is a...
Stories of you have spread all over. If only you had met me. Oh, don't you care? Anyway, I was absent from the farm. You should ask Carlo.
What the hell do you want? These cultists will take any warm body they can find. Some boss Durnal. He doesn't care about our loved one. I can't sleep. Wait, you're that adventurer, aren't you? Some boss Durnal. He doesn't care about our loved one. I can't sleep. Wait, you're that adventurer, aren't you? Thank you so much. I cannot. How in the world are they growing? This giant warrior? I saw them kidnap someone. The sound was deafening. Amazing! Are you all right? All over it. Being captured.